The black cat. I am not particularly fond of animal. I more don't. My wife and I had birds, goldfish, and beautiful dogs, rabbits, and a small monkey, and a cat. This last animal was very strong and beautiful, completely black. My character have altered day by day. I am become more and more melancholic, irritable, and indifferent towards the feelings of others. I was returned home completely wrong in assuming to me that the cat button was avoiding my presence.
I took out my penknife, opened it, and while holding the cat by neck, and took out its eye. Under the influence of alcohol and anger, I hugged my black cat from the tree.
But remorse soon flooded me, and thought I tried to ignore it. Its presence was inevitable. To calm my conscience, I adopted another cat, similar to the first, but with a white spot on his chest. But, however, little by little, the new cat began to look unsettling, as if carrying the shadow of his ancestor.
And in an instant fit, I decided to end this nightmare once for all, but my wife intervened.
Enraged more than diabolical intervention, I buried the axe in her skull, tried to hide the corpse, but I could not take it out of the house, not day, not night.
I thought of many methods to get rid of the corpse, but in all could be evident one of them. Fragment to the void, I threw the pieces to the ground. The easiest way was hit the corpse on basement mirror of artificial chimney. The peaceful scenes of the relief and that brought to my heart I absence of the detestable creature.
The animal that cause of his misfortune did not appear for days. At last I had resolved to kill it, defying my bad mood. On the third day after the murder, showed up unexpectedly in my house a group of police officers and proceeded from new to a rigorous investigation.
It is a great satisfaction for me that have dispelled your suspicions and can ensure that this is an excellently built house. After the screams, I felt faint and relieved.
The corpse was disfigured with coagulated blood with the demon that caused the misfortune. The terror left, then astonished.
He never insulted me. I wasn't interested in his money. I think it was his eye, a blue eye, violet by a fabric. I decided to kill the old man and get rid of that eye forever. I got to work every night around 12 with a flashlight to kill that eye that disturbed me.
On the A9, I crept quickly into the old man's room, my heart pounded in my chest.
When opening the door, the minute hand of the clock moved faster than my hand moved.
I dared impulse thought for of me, but I strongly to contain it, fearful of waking the old man.
Finally, I returned my consumed by a frustration of my cowardice.
I remain emotional when that answer for an hours I provide.
Who's there? Anybody in my room? Are you a monster? A demon that come to torment me?
The old man is uncomfortable making a noise while think if it's a mouse or a cricket.
When I fell into a deep sleep, I looked up. I didn't get angry when I saw the eye, but I was the only thing I saw the old man's face.
For a moment, I restrained myself, but in the middle of the night there was an strange noise that terrified me.
The old man had died. I laughed, satisfied since I had fulfilled my task that night. However, leaves the suspicion that someone could hear the echo.
After all, the man just let out and screamed then screamed in a to the floor. That same night, I washing clothes. I washing clothes. I looking to hide the body. I leave behind tables of the room to keep it there.
When I clocked the ticket, the tiny knocked on the door calmed down with the utmost calm when what could do.
Three policemen came in. I was already convincing them with my manners, but they walked and walked. The somewhat was desperate.
Enough, I killed him, raised the boards, there were his horrible hearts is waiting.
And finally,
As analysis of the two stories can be said that in the Black Cat, the main theme revolves around guilt, madness, and moral degradation. The protagonist is consumed by his own evil and his inability to escape his actions. While the telltale here, it focuses on paranoia, guilt, and mental decline. The main character is tormented by his guilty conscience, which leads him to madness. Thank you.
Goodbye.